that first part was good. Wait to hear what I get on Babe about in the next part. I'll be right back.
Are you going to tell us who you're dating now, right? Everybody wants to know? They told me off stage, but we're going to tell you in a minute, and you won't believe it. Stay with us. And welcome back to The Score. We are here live from San Antonio. You hear that little applause in the background? Was that for me or for you?
I don't think it was for either one of us.
We're up on the 14th floor, so I don't know. I don't think they know who's up here. Okay. When we went to break, you were going to tell us.
They may have been able to recognize you just from the receding hairline. They've seen that before.
Well, the receding hairline is in the front. It's not, I think everything's back there still. We don't appreciate that, too. And I noticed you got your hat on, okay?
Hey, I got to do it.
At least I was man enough to say, hey.
I knew where you were going with this next question, so I was going to get you first.
Okay, well, you tell me. You had some information for us.
What was the question?
Well, the question was, everybody always wants to know, and it's always of least interest to me.
Of course.
Who's Tony dating? So who's Tony dating? Or who does Tony want to date?
Tony's not dating anybody. He's a single man right now. Just getting ready for football season, got himself ready to go, and we'll see what happens.
That's not a very good answer.
I know. That's why I thought it was pretty good.
How can the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys... You can't get a date is what it is,
That's
isn't
probably
it?
true, actually.
Is that what it is?
People meet me, they say hello, and they're like, I just don't think he has a good personality, or he's got one of those Babe Laufenberg type looks, whatever. You got no chance.
Grow the beard, that'll help. Hey, speaking of which, you're going to be a wealthy man here pretty soon, but...
I mean, for me, I'm already have enough money.
Sure. Oh, you do? Oh, Jerry is right down the hall. I'll tell him you said that. Don't worry about that contract extension.
Yeah,
but that's coming up, and obviously people want to know. You don't seem like the guy that's going to be affected by that, but are you willing to go through this season without a new contract? No problem?
I mean, I don't ever think about it in those terms. Like, for me, I'm not going to play any different with or without a contract. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough to be playing this game for a living and to be in the position I am, and I've played in this league for 4 years now, and for me, $1 million feels like $10 million. Like, it's all the same. I grew up in Wisconsin, and
boy, you're gonna be a terrible negotiator.
Yeah.
I hope you've got an agent, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you have agents.
They help you out, I guess. But I don't think it changes your mindset when you play the game. At the end of the day, it's still the exact same game. This game is no fun if you're not winning. And if you're winning games each week, then this game can be a lot of fun. It can be a great time in your life. But the money part of it just doesn't, it's not going to change or make me feel any better or happier. I mean, obviously, the security that the team gives you allows you to feel good about the fact that they believe in you. And they say, hey, you know what, you're our guy. And, if that happens, then that's the most exciting part of it to me.
Is there a sense, too, Jerry Jones has always taken care of his top players, from just top to bottom. There's never been an issue with contracts. So is that part of your thinking?
No one should get on Jerry for anything about contract stuff. I mean, realistically, at the end of the day, he's paid anyone who's ever done him good. And the great thing about him as an owner is that they want to win football games. And I don't know that every team's owner wants to do that. That's the bottom line. I mean, Jerry's willing to spend money to help his team win, and I think that, as a quarterback, that's what you want out of your owner. And otherwise, you're just looking for a long career and heartache out.
And are you one of those players that you don't want to have a contract situation going through the year? In other words, once that season starts, do you want to put it off till the end of the year, or is it going to be an ongoing process?
I don't care. I mean, honestly, I don't really stay up nights thinking about it or things like that. I mean,
well, if you don't need any of that money, I do. Okay? So,
well, I can always use it, I'm sure. No, I just think I just don't, like, there are certain things in my life that I think about and other things I don't. And number one, the things I can't control, I don't ever think about, And I know in an indirect way you can control it by your play. And that's the only thing then. I'll think about my play then. I won't think about money or contracts, stuff like that. That'll all take care of itself with wins, losses, and all.
Okay, we'll get off the contract and we'll get on the white shorts. A couple days ago, everybody came out and T.O. had been wearing them, but then you brought them out, Terry Glenn, a number of guys had them on. What's the significance there, or is there?
Yeah, I mean, Terry and T.O. grabbed a bunch of white shorts and passed around to some of the offensive guys, and, it's just, I think it's another staple of just our, camaraderie as a team and as an offense there. I think, it's just a way for us to get out there and kind of say, all right, defense, we're coming at you today.
I like that. You think you look good in white?
No. I like my style.
I know you do. All right, last question here. You think a lot like Jerry Jones. You're very optimistic, always upbeat, and that's the way Jerry is. Do you guys ever Have you sat around and talked about the possibility of a Super Bowl either this year or sometime in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, we go bowling, go to dinner, have house parties together. I mean, it's just...
Do you really?
Great. No, not at all.
No, but what about, I mean, Jerry's always thinking Super Bowl. He's not thinking
No, you're right.
wild card or
We
playoffs.
have. We've talked a little bit about,
And where does that
Getting the
discussion
seat.
go then?
always ends up at a Super Bowl. We always talk about the only thing that he's trying to obtain is the exact same thing that I'm trying to obtain, and that's a Super Bowl trophy for this organization and team. And, if I play 10 more years and end up not winning one of those, you'll feel that you didn't really accomplish maybe what you set out to accomplish. And I think that he feels the same way, and that's his, they've won 3 of them already since he's been here. So really, he's not looking at playoff win as being a goal. I mean, even though that's what people say, it's bigger than that. And I think this team understands that we have some players in place now at certain positions to allow us to maybe have a run or a chance at maybe winning one of those.
All right, Tony, thank you. Hey, we appreciate your time tonight. We appreciate it very much. Good luck this season. Good luck on the contract. Good luck on finding a date. And you had a perfect segue because Jerry Jones has won 3 Super Bowls, and the guys that won them for him are Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin. Troy Aikman is in the Hall of Fame. Michael Irvin is going there.